Title: The Whispers in the Propane Tank. I've always enjoyed camping, venturing out into the wilderness to escape the noise and chaos of the city. Last summer, I decided to embark on a solo camping trip in the remote woods surrounding a serene lake. Little did I know that this trip would forever be ingrained in my memory as the scariest experience of my life. It was a moonlit night when I arrived at the campsite. The air was crisp, and the forest echoed with the sounds of nocturnal creatures. I set up my tent, built a cozy fire, and settled in for the night, feeling a sense of tranquility wash over me. Not long after I crawled into my sleeping bag, a mysterious figure emerged from the shadows. Tall and gaunt, with wild eyes that glowed eerily in the firelight, the stranger introduced himself as Jacob. He seemed harmless enough, a fellow camper seeking solitude. We chatted for a while, discussing our love for the great outdoors. As we conversed, Jacob's gaze shifted to the propane tank I had brought along to cook my meals. His eyes narrowed, and an unsettling grin crept across his face. He began telling me a spine-chilling tale about a cursed propane tank that carried a dark secret. According to Jacob, the tank had once belonged to a notorious serial killer, who had meticulously planned his gruesome acts deep in these woods. Legend had it that this malevolent individual had infused his wicked intentions into the tank, infecting it with a malevolent energy. Whoever possessed it would become an unwitting pawn, driven by its sinister whispers. Still skeptical, I dismissed Jacob's story as mere superstition. But as the night progressed, an inexplicable unease settled in. The whispers of the wind seemed to take on a haunting tone, as if they were urging me to unlock the propane tank's secrets. I couldn't shake the feeling that something sinister was lurking just beyond the flickering flames. Unable to resist my growing curiosity, I succumbed to the temptation and unlocked the tank. That action, as innocuous as it seemed, marked the beginning of an unspeakable horror that would forever haunt me. As soon as the lock clicked open, a dark cloud materialized above the campfire. Its pitch-black tendrils enveloped the campsite, extinguishing the flames and plunging me into utter darkness. Panic set in as the temperature dropped drastically, turning my breath visible in the frigid air. Whispers, now louder and more distinct, echoed in my ears. Their sinister tone spoke of death, suffering, and the insatiable hunger for souls. Paralyzed with fear, I stumbled blindly through the blackness, desperate to escape the ominous presence that enveloped me. Suddenly, the whispers stopped. In the silence, I heard a guttural growl emanating from the depths of the forest. I froze, realizing that I had awoken an entity far more sinister and powerful than I could have ever imagined. With each passing second, the growls grew louder, steadily getting closer. I felt hot breath on my neck, the touch of icy hands clawing at my skin. Heart pounding, I ran blindly through the night as branches snapped and the earth trembled beneath me. Finally, I stumbled upon the remnants of my campsite. In a desperate bid for survival, I fumbled for the propane tank, gripping it tightly. A distorted laughter echoed through the trees, mocking my futile efforts. With a final surge of strength, I hurled the tank into the lake, hoping to rid myself of its cursed presence. As it sank beneath the water's surface, the forest erupted with a chorus of maniacal laughter, and the growls faded into nothingness. A sense of relief washed over me, but the memory of that night will forever torment my dreams. The whispers in the propane tank taught me a valuable lesson: some secrets are better left undisturbed. I pray that no one else stumbles upon that cursed artifact, for the evil that lurks within will stop at nothing to claim more souls, forever haunting the innocent who dare to listen to its dark whispers.